Feel like I should be surfing in Club Penguin right now with this music. Hey Max. Welcome in. Voice interjections. Awesome voice effects. Make your own voices. No effects. I'm gonna go awesome voice effects because I feel like that's fun. Oh, you can play multiple players. That's cool. I'm playing on my own. First time. Around 30 minutes. Around 60 minutes. Oh, it's only a 60-minute game. Damn. It's Izzy. Hey. Ah, spooky high school. The sweetest years of our lives. Back then. No respect, some people.
Welcome to the cum zone. Only come inside anime girls.
Welcome in, Doctor of War. How are you? You've arrived to my brother rudely entering my room while I'm trying to read. Bastard. Let me do a, actually... Hey, Doctor. Ah. Alright. Back then, we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We're on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Get in there. Who am I? I mean, I really feel like this is my vibe. It's this little lady here. I'm gonna be Izzy, because that is my name. Hey, it's working today. That's good.
Let's go.
Let's go. She sounds just like me too. And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the monster prom. Also, guys, I have a little friend in here today. I don't know if you can see her, but there's a little... Oh, and a little Snoopy's coming. Oh yeah, there you go. You can see a little Cleo. Kind of. Just there. And we've got a little Snoopy too. You know. No. Can't have any of that. I've got my snacks here and they're trying to eat it. Go away. Right. I remember it clearly. 6 weeks were left. And as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates. Miranda Vanderbilt, 19, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. I love this guy already. Damien LeVay, 21, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Alright, Aaron Hansen, get out of my ear holes. Doggies. I didn't want to close the door because I didn't want to trap the dogs in here, but my brother's being a wanker, so close that. The dogs are trapped now. Hello. I still love you though, even though I've trapped you in here. Scott Howell, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Aw. Scott Howell is just me. Yeah? Liam DeLioncourt, 4XX, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork. Polly Geist, I like that. A party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. And Vera Oberlin, 23, cool age to be. A mean, self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense for business. It was clear it had to be one of them, but who? We only had 6 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 6 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we're ready to start. I made myself a nice feast today, including chocolate strawberries. Woo. So I said we were young and unafraid. Yeah, we were. Teen Wolf. Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more. We're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, trademark, will throw a bunch of absurd questions to you and turn your answers into your character stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start. Which inanimate object do you think would make the best girlfriend or boyfriend provided you went criminally insane? An ATM. A human-sized pillow depicting a character created by myself. As a matter of fact, I have all the needed paperwork and I'm only waiting for the conservative, narrow-minded laws of our country to finally step forward into a waifu-husbando territory, as we clearly intended by God. A dildo. I think if I went crazy, I would probably have a body pillow. I don't know about all the rest of this stuff, but that is what I would pick. Oh, yeah. So creative! You build a 100-foot statue commemorating an event so that in 1,000 years, archaeologists can learn something about the people of our time. What does the statue represent? The glorious instant when your friend stopped you from texting embarrassing stuff to your ex while hella drunk. Your least favourite political figure being devoured by rabid rhinoceri, which are also covered in badass tattoos. That mind-blowing twist in your favourite TV show that clearly changed the life of everyone forever, unlike all that boring stuff they show on the news. I like this one. So bold. What would your dream first date be? Crimes. A sweaty manly wrestling match. A wild party in international waters. An art exhibition experimental enough to give you a seizure. A professional meeting where you charm your date with some astonishing business advice. A lovely walk in the forest after rescuing your date from a dragon. I got extra polyghoul points there.
Let's go.
Let's go. Wow, I only have 3 fun. But I am creative. So I've got creative, boldness, and smarts. I don't even know who I fancy yet. I'm gonna go to the auditorium. Game called you unfunny. This game doesn't even know how often I win at Quiplash. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you figurative oral sex. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain 2 creativity. Whoa, I've got like max stats now. In the wake of all that, you overhear Miranda and Polly discussing a party. Oh my god, she's dressed as Daisy. Oh, Polly, I'm terribly excited for your upcoming party. Yeah, it's gonna be sick. Hey, speaking of which, you've got money, right? How about picking up some party favors? Oh, I'd be delighted. How many balloons should I purchase? I don't care. Just make sure you get enough nitrous oxide to fill them all. What's nitrous oxide? Is that something land dwellers breathe? Well, it's pretty much all I breathe, if that's what you're asking. That's drugs, everyone who doesn't know that. I don't know about that. How about cake? What kind of cake would you like? Cake? Oh wait, I got it wrong. Cake? What are you, mispronouncing cocaine? This game. No, I'm pretty sure it's pronounced cake. I like mine with pink frosting. And I like mine injected in my eyeballs. Speaking of eyeballs, I don't think we're really seeing eye to eye right now. Too true. Perhaps our friend Izzy can suggest a mutually agreeable use for my vast riches. You could get Polly a piñata. You don't want anyone to get hurt, though, so the only safe thing to do is fill it with nice soft bags of cocaine. Miranda, you like clowns, right? I know this website that lets you hire clowns, firefighters, doctors, and tuxedo guys. It's called definitely-not-strippers.com, and it's 100% legit. I feel like we're gonna go for the big soft bags of cocaine.
Majestic.
Oh, I absolutely adore piñatas. But I've always feared them since a jeweled goblet fell out of the papier-mâché llama at my 13th birthday party and killed the Prince of Lemuria. Plus, piñatas are so hard to get since the Great Piñata Massacre. But cocaine is an excellent harmless alternative to jeweled goblets and so much cheaper. I'll have my man order a pile of it immediately. It's party time! Due to the global piñata shortage, you just end up with a big pile of cocaine. Oh darn, you gain +2 fun and 1 boldness. Yay, now I'm more fun. Do I just have to like level up my stats or something? So these are the people that I can sit with. I'm not gonna lie, this guy, he was kind of doing it for me. As usual, Miranda sits before her immaculate array of carefully arranged silverware. Damien, predictably, is examining her biggest knife. Oh, yeah. So, this is the one for killing people, right?
Disgraceful.
What? Good heavens, no. This is the butter dagger. It would be unseemly to use it on meat. So, what then? Am I supposed to use this scrawny-looking knife to kill a dude? No, no, no. You simply must kill someone mid-meal. It is customary to use the fish knife. This is merfolk court silverware, after all. That tiny thing? I might as well wait for my victim to die of old age. That is usually how it's done in my kingdom, yes. That or poison. This is ridiculous. Yo, you there. Which knife would you use to kill a guy? And don't say the fish knife. A spoon. What? You need blades to kill people? Holy shit, that's so much more metal. Why didn't I think of that? You're welcome. I guess when the only tool you have is a knife, every problem looks like a problem you should stab with a knife. That is the famous saying. Thank you for opening my eyes to the world of silverware-related murder. But which spoon? This is very important. Simping already? Maybe. Maybe a little bit. Do you mean the teaspoon or the dessert spoon or perhaps the caviar spoon? No, none are appropriate. What about this spoon here, the one with the jagged edges on it? Oh, you mean the murder spoon? Of course not. That's for hard-boiled eggs. Damien nods thoughtfully, but pockets the spoon when Miranda's not looking. Looks like this school's about to get a lot messier. I like this guy.
Let's go.
Let's go. So I know he's at the library, I guess? I don't know. Let's go to the Catman.
Show me that money.
Oh, welcome to my little shop. Buy some shit. I have shit that will boost your stats, shit that will lead you into stupid new adventures, even some shit that might be much needed at some very specific moment, so take a look. Too poor for this. A white blanket with 2 eye holes in it. You'd have to be an idiot to mistake this for a ghost costume, but most of our classmates are idiots. You can always use online encyclopedias. The general idea that's still about to actually read it. What does this shit do? A fake badass tattoo. Just add water. It has flames and a skull and even a knife. With this, you can murder your enemies, go to prison, make everyone your bitch, and then murder them too. And go to some kind of super prison? Okay, I'm gonna get this to impress my new boyfriend. Nothing better than the smell of money. Well, there actually are much better smells, but you know what I mean, right?
Let's go.
Damn, my boldness is 13. Right, I'm going to the toilets. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms, you give 0 shits and you gain 2 boldness. Later, you, Polly, and Damien are practicing batting, which is stealing bats and hiding them in people's lockers. But all that well-intentioned fun and games is interrupted by a blinding flash of light. There you are, exactly the monsters we wanted to see. Well, needed, not wanted. Ugh, these guys again. They never want anything fun. We're not trying to ruin the fun. We're just trying to save your world. Univertica is planning an attack. Ugh, so boring. Why am I even subjecting my ears to this bullshit? I'm going back to hell. Yes, that's what we need. Our partner on this mission, Rabaru, died right after discovering Univertica's weakness. We need someone to speak to her spirit. Not it. Not. Damn it. I said it almost at the same time. But I'm allergic to helping. This is a serious health issue. But I'm prettier, so I couldn't have to do anything, ever. Preach. Guys, seriously, the world will end if you don't help us. We don't care who, but one of you needs to step up. Whatever. Just let the world end already. Then I won't have to take my midterms. I'm with Polly on this one. Midterms suck. Helping people sucks. Good luck with whatever you said your problem was. Well, the problem is the world ending. You're pretty sure nobody wants that. But you don't really want to help either. Time to impress one of your classmates by forcing the other one to go and help. Oh, well, I've got to help Damien out, don't I? You know, Polly, saving the world is a great way to get free drugs and alcohol. Ah, I already helped someone like just last century. That was it. This was all I'm obligated to do for my lifetime. Death time. I have no money, bro. But I'm with Polly on this. And fuck you, dude, for trying to throw her under the bus. I don't want to play this game anymore. Restart. Yeah, fuck you. Being thrown under the bus is how I died. Wait, are you seriously turning against your fellow classmate instead of Univertica? Destroyer of worlds? Because we could really use your anger if you channeled it. Why would I be mad at Univertica? Univertica isn't trying to get me to do boring shit. Yeah, Univertica would probably prefer that. We do nothing. So if you think about it, he's on our side. He's not on your side. He wants to destroy the universe. You're in the universe. Just forget it. We'll find someone else to communicate with Rabaru. You guys are unbelievable. Oh my god. I thought you'd never leave. And seriously, the worst for trying to sell me out. I hope Univertica does destroy the universe and you die. Of course, if the universe is destroyed, they die too, but they're too busy being put out with you to care. You lose -2 charm and -1 bonus. Fuck.
Let's go.
Does he not want to be my friend anymore? Fuck. Who's this tiger guy? You're desperately trying to enjoy your meal in peace, but Coach insists on striking up conversation. Aww. Hey there, bud. What you drinking? What? Milk? That's it? That's hardly a drink at all. Honestly, I'd cry. Everyone knows the drink is the backbone of a balanced diet. And what would you be without backbones? I don't know. My doctor yells at me whenever I try to find out. Dilf. But enough about me. Let's get you juiced. You can have sports sauce or muscle juice. Which will it be? Both. Both? What a bold choice! Especially considering that these two liquids combined create another highly explosive liquid. Rough, bark, bark. But you know what they say? Can't make an omelet without drinking a few explosions. Bottoms up! You grab the 2 bottles from Coach and squirt them into your mouth. Cowabunga! Luckily, your stomach is rated as a Class 5 atomic bomb shelter, so you avoid any negative consequences. When your classmates see that you are literally willing to drink a bomb for no reason, they ceremonially award you +4 boldness. Phew, I got my boldness back.
Let's go.
Let's go. I need some more money. How do I get more money? Let's go outdoors. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. That the consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain +2 fun. Yay! Later, you see Damien packing a bag. Hi, Damien. How's it going? I'm going away for the weekend. To detention. I have fucking detention again. Why? Just because I rigged the teacher's lounge door with a booby trap that poured selkie piss on whoever opened it? I mean, I didn't even set anything on fire this time. Let me spill the tea. This school is strict as fuck. Anyway, just brainstorming some ways to keep this entertaining beyond fucking ditching. Do it, just fucking ditch, do it. Cross-species economic and social barriers to make lifelong friends with a diverse group of students in detention and find out through silly dancing that you're not so different after all.
Are you winning, son?
I don't feel like I am anymore, iGrunge, because that really scared me. Welcome in. I don't know. I kind of think I'm trying to woo Mr. Damien here. But last time I made a decision where I was trying to have his back, he was like, fuck you for throwing my friend under the bus. And I was like, it was bound to happen eventually. I'm doing voices, which means I'm really focusing on the game, which means things are going to make me jump. Right. This is obviously a Breakfast Club reference. Maybe you can make some lifelong friends and find out that you're not so different after all. I don't know what you want from me. I mean, this is what I would actually say. I just need to be true to myself. I never really thought of it. Making connections before? I mean, what's this? Spooky High Best Friends race? That's a Drag Race reference. Yay! You're right. I can always use a scapegoat for some of my more sinister plans. When the weekend is over, the tales of Damien's exploits as outsider-turned-buddy echo through the halls. Rumour flies that handshakes were made up, deep secrets were revealed, and a whimsical dance scene took place in the library. By next week, people are still intrigued about why Damien is sort of frozen in the middle of the football field with his fists in the air. Damn, did you just start a new school club? You gain +2 fun and 1 creativity. Yay!
Let's go.
Okay. I've got no charm, guys. How can I get some more charm? Probably by going to the gym. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain +2 charm. Yay! The game was so close, the other teammates demand a rematch. This one goes way worse. Your team is down to just you and Damien. The other team has all the balls except for the one you're holding. We're boned! Time to just cover our nuts and let them get it over with. I mean, I'm only in this game so I can accidentally hit people in the face. I'm not, like, skilled. It's not like you have some sort of super secret ultimate dodgeball trick hidden up your ass, right? Actually, you do. You take a deep breath and bust out your ultimate technique. A gun! My secret weapon! A firearm! The 5-point ball exploding heart technique. Let's go for that. Faster than the eye can follow, you bounce the ball 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times off the opposing team captain's chest. The ball strikes at precisely calibrated locations taught to you in the mountains of Tibet by your dodgeball sensei. The team captain drops both her balls. Her mouth moves as if she's trying to speak. Then her heart explodes out of her chest. The other team stare at you in awe as their captain collapses into a bloody heap on the court. Then they throw all the rest of their balls at you and Damien, eliminating you both. Yo, that was kind of an overreaction, which is my favorite kind of reaction. That was sick as shit. I don't even care that we lost. Can you teach me how to do that? You tell Damien you think you can arrange a private lesson. You gain a reputation as a skilled assassin and also +2 boldness and 1 smarts. Should have just whip out the Glock, bro. Next time. I mean, I feel like this is quite a quick game, so I think it would be quite fun to go through it again. Right, let's talk to some new people. I mean, Damien's also sitting here, but I also want to speak to the other people. You find Scott and Damien immersed in their favorite mobile game, Pokemans Go, based on the classic Pocket Humans. I mean, the gun sounds less violent than the dodgeball technique. Yeah, to be honest. My Reginald Bosworth uses income tax audit. Oh no, my Lindsay Roberts never saves receipts. It's super effective. Ha! And now for the finishing blow. Wait, what? Reginald contracted lymphoma? Reginald's lymphoma deals 500 physical damage to him and 999 emotional damage to him and his loved ones? Huh! I win again. I need a new voice for him. He's gonna have a deep voice. I win again. Why are all your Pokemon so unhealthy, Damien? Because I make them all smoke cigarettes to live next to toxic waste dumps, obviously. Maybe you should stop that? Where's the fun in that? Let's have another match. Whoa, this guy is extra looking. What the hell? What are you two nerds talking about? Nerding around? Nerd up, nerds. Whoa, Scott, is that you? We didn't recognize you under all that nerdery. What are you doing playing a dumb video game for stupid babies? Oh, but Pokemon isn't dumb. It's cool because... No way is Scott gonna come up with anything, but if you do, maybe you can score some points with Scott or Damien. Show them that a phone equipped with Pokemans Go can also be used as a football. Say nothing. Pelt them with steamed vegetables. Both of these are pretty violent. This one I can imagine it's going to end up me grabbing his phone out of his hand and throwing it. So, I think I might just throw vegetables at him. Yeah.
Ugh, vegetables! I hate those! We hate those! Stop it! Seriously, pot us with ground beef or something, or at least some sausages or pig ears. How about some forks and knives? Or some knives and knives? I'm just gonna keep throwing knives. Ugh, these knives are almost as bad as the vegetables.
Guys, come on, stop throwing carrots and knives at my cousin. Oh, they do look related. You stop. You stop, alright, as soon as the wolf pack have retreated out of range.
Nice thinking. Finally a use for vegetables, am I right?
And you got points with Damien. Damien barely remembers to take the knife out of his hand before high-fiving you. He does. Though, so that's a win. Did he just stab me in the hand?
Let's go.
Right, how do I get more money? Let's go to the library. Whoa! That day you spent some time on the library PCs playing some good old online poker. Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision, but who cares? This time it paid off, so fuck it. You get 2 money. Yay! Oh my god, Damien's here again. Oh my god. How to get more money. Gun. My secret weapon. Liam and Damien stand over a pile of books Liam has gathered. They're scowling intently as if the books have personally wronged them. So mainstream. I feel like I'm not coming up with very creative voices for these guys, so I am sorry, but I'm trying my best. Oh, our school teaches the most common, mainstream, basic material imaginable. I think there's only one thing we can do, really. Petition the school to include works of value. Burn the books! Damien, you're absolutely right. The fight against anti-intellectualism must be telegraphed in strong action, not just empty words. Damien snaps his fingers and the books burst into flames. You have to admit, between a petition and fire is much cooler option. Unfortunately, it's at this exact moment that Crazy Martin chooses to appear. Oh no, no, not again. He always thinks these things are my fault just because they are. I can't get a detention. I'm seeing a nondescript yogurt resort concert this weekend, and the band only plays once in a blue moon when the lunar eclipse lines up with... There's no time to let Damien finish. Quick, step in and be the hero they need. Burn down the entire library. Tell him there was a 3-horned paper gobbler on the loose that was planning to devour the entire collection. Burn down the entire library. No point of origin. No proof of culprit. I'm gonna lie. Not so charming. Fuck. You start to enumerate the dangers of 3-horned paper gobblers, but it somehow spirals into a horrifying tale of how you lost your virginity at monster camp. It's a sordid tale involving sangria, ill-fitting lingerie, and being walked in on by a counsellor who critiqued your clumsy sexual technique. Liam's eyes are getting wider and wider. Damien looked like he's getting sick. You're just getting to the part with the peanut butter when Crazy Martin flips out and clocks you with his massive paw. I never thought I'd say this, but thank God for Crazy Martin. Even fucking detention would be better than hearing the end of that story. Those words, 1,000 nondescript yogurt resort concerts won't wash them from my ears. I'm gonna fucking puke. I'm gonna fucking puke napalm. Wow, you need to work on not oversharing, or at least come up with a much cooler story about your first sexual experience. You lose 2 fun and 1 charm, and your classmates now know way too much about you. So the correct option was to burn down the library. But maybe I'm playing the game wrong by thinking there's a right way to do things. Right, I should go to class. That day, you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain 2 smarts. The sound of learning. Chalk on a blackboard, pencils on paper, and ominous crash. It would seem that Damien and Vera have knocked over several desks in a rush to get to one particular seat.
Listen, snakes for brains, don't you dare even think about...
Back off, Brimstone Breath. I will turn you to stone before you can snap your oddly well-manicured fingers.
What makes you think you're worthy of sitting in the ultimate cool seat?
I would get more likes posting a picture of me flipping you off than you'd get on a full frontal nude.
Ha! Clearly you've never seen my nudes.
Ever heard of demondouchebrostexting.com?
Well then, if my sex are internet famous, I'm obviously the fucking coolest.
You think being ridiculed on the internet makes you cooler than being on King's Mind's list of wealthiest human hybrids under 300 years old? Okay. Who farted, bro? That shit stinks. This could go on forever. Better settle it for them. Just fucking take the seat yourself before either of them can stop you. Call down an unholy storm of rhinoceri to obliterate the seat. What do we think, team? I'm gonna go for this one. So bold. Rhino. Oh, just a little bit too slow there, Max. Damien and Vera look at you in awe. It seems a new champion of coolness has been selected.
Is he? It can't be, and yet the seat never lies.
You feel a change come over you. Your skin is glowing, your blog is trending, and you're suddenly wearing 3 additional pairs of sunglasses. I bow to you lit snack chat skills and on-fleek outfit. Do you want to lend your impeccable fashion sense to my...
No, please. Join me for a night of punching and dominoes.
I would love to. Delay! No! The social calendar has suddenly filled up. You hope they don't mind if you stay seated for all the festivities. You gain +2 charm and 1 fun. Pardon me.
Let's go.
Who shall I sit with? Obviously Damien. Find Scott and Damien shoveling hot dogs and mashed potatoes into their mouths while Coach cheers them on. Aww. I can't remember what voice I gave him.
Go, boys, go! Munch your way to victory, and there's no truer sport than an eating contest.
Thanks, Coach.
Shut up, let me eat.
Looks like it's a pretty fair fight so far, but where's the fun in that? Time to step in and tip the balance. Distract Scott with surprise fireworks. Slather Damien's dogs in holy ketchup. Oof. What do we think? I mean, last time I tried to help Damien out, I got mugged off. I feel like holy ketchup would, like, kill Damien, so I'm gonna go for the surprise fireworks. What the hell? You were planning on setting off these fireworks in here anyway. You let him rip. Hey, stop that. Who did that? Who's making noise? I'm yelling because I'm scared. Oh, of course, because he's a werewolf, so he's scared of fireworks. Just like my little doggies. I don't know if you can see them sleeping. I don't want to move my seat because I'll scare Snoopy. They found us, Scott! The Viet Cong! Oh, lordy! It's them all over again! No, Scott. Scott and Coach flee the cafeteria. Damon lets out a sigh full of equal parts relief and mashed potatoes. Ugh, thanks. I was just eating like I normally do when those two idiots came over and turned it into a sport. It's not my fault I eat so fast. Got a literal furnace in my stomach. Damien lets you have some of his half-chewed hot dog. Nice. Some would say that's almost like making out with him. Well, I need more money. Let's go to the gym again. Play epic. Play two other teams. Suddenly you convince him not to throw the ball at you with a heartfelt speech about the importance of everyone's lives. The players burst into tears and you take advantage of that moment of weakness, throwing a ball at him. You lose -5 mercy. A stat that might be useful in Monster Prom sequels, but isn't now. And you gain +2 charm. Okay. You join Miranda and Damien's team for game 2. It goes differently.
Come on, shit dicks, face the power of hell! Paint the battlefield red, Damien. Grind them all into a thin red paste.
You express your worry and confusion over the number of corpses in the gym. Isn't this supposed to be a friendly game?
Friendly? What the fuck is friendly? I only have 2 words in my vocabulary. Kill and murder. Honor, glory, feudalism. These are the words we will fight for. These are the words we will die for.
Whoa, you didn't sign up to die. You've got to stop this before this turns into an FPS or something. Pull your gun out. Get off my nuts, narrator. You don't understand the ancient reasons for dodgeball slaughter. Many died before us, but we won't waver. Guys, it's just a dodgeball. Let's throw the ball and have fun. Nah, man. I can't kill Damien's vibe. I'll die in this dodgeball game. For this. So bold. Yeah, fuck you, narrator. Fine, be that way.
Bring it on!
You cock your shotgun. Why do you have a shotgun? And stand behind Damien. We've got the gun out, boys. Double kill. Triple kill. Quadra kill. Pentakill. The gym is ruined. Blood is everywhere. Half of your classmates are maimed. Are you happy? Here, have 3 money as loot or something. It's a dating game and you've killed a bunch of people. How should I know what to give you? Oh, hey, gun. So it did come up again.
Let's go.
Okay, Max and iGrunge, you get to pick where we go next. So you can't see all of the options, but we've got auditorium, class, library, outdoors, gym, or bathrooms. You got 3 money for using gun, just like I said. So where do you think we should go, guys? Auditorium, class, library, outdoors, gym, or bathrooms? How do you keep saying, I need this, and immediately going to where you need to go to get it? Well, like, I assume auditorium is creativity, class is smarts, library probably smarts as well, outdoors is, like, fun and charm and boldness, gym, I assume, is charm, and bathrooms, I think, is boldness. That's just the guesses I've made, and so far I've been right. But, like, we went to the library earlier, and we got money from that. Go outdoors, okay. That day during recess, you start a half-an-hour rave that goes full crazy. You spot Juan, the small magical Latino cat, who seems a bit sad. He explains to you that he's worried people are so used to calling him Juan, the small magical Latino cat, that now everyone defines him only by his size, magicality, ethnicity, and species. He's more than that. You correct him. You don't see him in such simplistic terms and convenient definitions. It's just that there are around 23 other different Juans in the school, so adding all that to his name is quite necessary. You tell him you'll never forget about him and the crazy adventures you both lived together in Monster Prom's prequel, Monster Middle School. You have a great time remembering those crazy stories, and you gain +2 fun. Yeah, I was going to say outdoors. Great minds, clearly. You're chilling out, not murdering anyone, when Damien slinks up to you. What are you slinking around for, Damien? What are you doing? He's hauling a large sack with the words, "Definitely not a corpse," written on it. He's blushing and he called me a noob. Oh my god. Hey, you're not gonna believe this, but, there's definitely actually a corpse in this bag. You never would have guessed. Now, here's the thing. I'm not saying I'm exactly responsible for making the corpse. At least not without my lawyer present. But let's just say he and I apparently have had a different definition of rock, paper, scissors. I have to go to work again and take calls for dumb people. I might be back later. Bye, iGrinds. Thanks for popping in. Anyway, I'm not interested in going back to jail, so I need you to help me hide this body real quick. It would be an extremely attractive thing to do. This guy knows I'm trying to fuck. Luckily, hiding dead bodies is kind of your thing. You share your brilliant solution. Disguise him as a drinking fountain. No one will know the difference. Just chuck him in my garage. He'll blend perfectly in with my collection of vintage dead bodies. What are we thinking, team? We've already got a lot of dead bodies, obviously, so I feel like this might be my pick. But I do, Max, want to give you a chance to pick. Okay, you say I don't know. You throw the corpse in the back of Damien's dread chariot and hoof it over to your garage. Holy hell, are these all yours? Some of these are total classics. Elvis Presley, Amelia Earhart? Fuck, you got 3 popes here. I spent all this time trying to be a great murderer.
Fucking metal.
When the greatest murderer of all was right next to me the entire time. Damien lovingly lays his mangled corpse next to your pristine collector items, a lot of ore on his face. Joke's on him, you're actually just a really accomplished grave robber. You gain 2 smarts and 1 charm. Right.
Let's go.
Do you think Damien's gonna think I'm a simp if I sit next to him again? But I feel like I kind of want to, like, get all of the Damien points. Maybe I'll find out some lore about this, You approach your... Sit with him? Okay, I will next time. You approach your chosen table to find it already mostly taken up by the coven. You huddle around some kind of glowing artifact. What voice did I give her? But we only get 1 wish, not 3, so it's important for all of us to agree before we release the genie. Hope you already expressed your wish for a secret hideout with a mini fridge and futsal table. Faith has argued just as fervently for world peace. But as the leader, I think the most sensible option is a mystic sword that will instantly slay this season's big bad, and... Hope and Faith immediately object to Joy calling herself the leader, and the 3 soon devolve into a shouting match. Amidst the commotion, you can't help but notice that the wishing lamp is totally unguarded. Without really thinking about it, as if you ever do, you rub the lamp, release the genie, and wish for a bag full of quarters or a machine that can successfully reheat French fries. I wouldn't mind some money. Wish granted. Boom, the genie. Booms the genie, and you feel the reassuring weight of a bag of quarters in your lap. Seriously? You wish for anything and you wish for a bag of quarters? What did you need to do? What, do you need to do laundry? Do you really like arcades? Planning to hit somebody over the head? Nope, you just really like quarters. So you're saying... So you're saying we braved the fire lakes of Lower Wrath, the two-headed snakes of Serpentia, and the accountants of Babylon, just so you could have a bag of quarters? Basically, and boy was it worth it. From your perspective, these quarters have got to be worth at least 4 money. Right.
Let's go.
So we could go to the gym and buy something. I haven't been to the auditorium in a little bit, though. Let's go to the auditorium. That day while rehearsing with a class play, you are struck by the lightning of inspiration. You come up with the ultimate nickname for yourself. You tell everyone to call you by it, also known as one of the 7 most douchebaggish moves in the world. But the nickname is so awesome, inventive, and appropriate that people decide to go with it. Quite the feat. You gain 2 creativity. We the devs dare you to actually come up with a nickname for yourself and ask the other players to call you by that name until the end of this run. Imagine if I was playing with other people. I'm not. You're doing your thing when a wild Damien suddenly appears. This guy is following me around. Hey, you. Oh my god. You look like you have nothing better to do. Sheesh. I need a mount for the prom because walking in it is for losers, and also because I lost my driver's license after I drove my motorcycle through another Sunday school picnic. The tummy? Very cute. But I won't take just any lame-ass mount. I need the best creative in hell, so let's brainstorm. If you don't answer in the next 10 seconds, I'm putting a bit in your mouth and riding you. My god. We're talking hell here, so a goat, but not just any goat. A goat that's a real asshole. What about the giant gelatinous 50-nosed creature at your house that spits bile and eats corpses? Sounds pretty sick. Oh, you mean the cradle of filth? That's not a creature. It's what we use to replace our swimming pool. Though I could put it on wheels and arrive on it. Of course, I'll have to inform the superintendent not to bring anything flammable. Or, no wait, everything flammable. You make a mental note to bring a gas mask to prom. The fact that you're going despite the danger means you gain 3 boldness.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go to the shop. Hey, why would you study and prepare for your future when you can come here and buy some weird shit instead, am I right? Remember when these used to be cool? Now they aren't, but they're so ridiculous that they're still fun. Pardon me. In their own twisted way. Crafting your arts requires years of hard work, education, blah, blah, blah. A bag of regular cocaine. Good old cocaine. In these times of weird experimental substances with horrible side effects, cocaine has become the new vanilla of drugs. This is 10 coins. You want this, you sick pervert? I had no idea you appreciated a good old reverse Romanian Wilkinson. I must admit, it's kind of hot you're into that kinky shit. Goodness me. A sexy fake Latin accent. Why? The hottest thing is being yourself, honey, but a Latin accent is a close second. A tampon used by the former prom queen. What the fuck? You know, for good old blood rituals, or in case you're just a creep with an unhealthy obsession, don't even dare ask me how I got this. Girl. See, I'm wise enough to know when a gift needs giving. Yeah. Are you sure about this? You can always use online encyclopedia. Okay, I'm gonna go... High school social life is so hard nowadays that hiring a PR agent is totally fine. Oh, a PR agent? I want that. Oh, can I only buy one thing? I have a PR agent now.
Let's go.
Oh, there's a new person at the table. Who's that? You've just sat down to eat with Damien and Liam. Well, to eat with Damien. Liam's just taking pictures of his food. when a leather-clad figure drops from the air vent onto your table. It's the Slayer. Lunchtime's over, dirtbags. Time to die! This always happens when we sit together. Your death-based rhetoric is offensive. Don't spoil my food pick. I'll spoil more than your food pick. Count Stancula, I'm about to spoil your food. Just his though, right? Both your faces! Fuck! The Slayer is right between the three of you. You can save Liam and Damien, but if you act fast, you might just be able to save one. You've been waiting for this moment your whole life. Flip the table for justice! Normally when you flip tables, it's out of anger or mischief, but this is about to be the most righteous table flip ever performed.
No, my footing!
No, my artfully arranged cafeteria food!
Yes, fucking up school property!
The Slayer ends up pinned under the table along with Liam. Damien jumps down there and starts punching indiscriminately, not caring who he hits. So, you know, just another normal day for Damien.
I've never felt so alive!
Offensive.
Whatever, let's flip all the rest of the tables in the cafeteria while the flipping's good!
You righteously flip every single table in the cafeteria. With each table you flip, you find Damien is flipping a little more. For you. For me? For me?
Let's go.
Oh my god. I am gonna go to the bathrooms. That day, you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. While in the bathroom, you tell yourself in the mirror that you're so bold. Pardon me. That you would kill a tiny big-eyed turtle with your bare hands. That monstrous act would instantly give you plus 500 boldness. But come on, you're just talking to yourself in the mirror. What's the merit in that? You know what? You can keep plus 2 boldness anyway for saying that to yourself out loud. You're daydreaming about how Damien would look walking down the aisle towards you. This game's really calling me out for simping right now. When you see Damien walking down the aisle, hallway, towards you.
Yo, so listen, don't be uncool about this or make a big thing, but I think you're pretty rad. Like, maybe even as rad as I am. So, oh my god. I thought it might be sweet if we could, you know, do some crime together. Would you be into that? I mean, could you even fucking handle that?
Yes, of course you could, and would, and should.
What kind of crime are you into these days?
Quick, suggest the most badass and romantic crime for an excellent date with Damien. Tax fraud and light treason. Dinner and a movie, only the dinner is arson and the movie is also arson. Arson and arson? Oh, I'm gonna put that arson, baby.
Sounds like my kind of night.
Damien picks you up and presents you with a bouquet of matches and lighters, which you blush and happily accept. Yes! The two of you head off to the fanciest restaurant you know, La Chateau des Supérieurs. I gave up. You smile demurely as Damien pulls out his chair for you and then sets it on fire. You confidently order off the menu for both of you before setting both menus on fire. After a delicious meal, the two of you flirtatiously squabble over whose absolute pleasure it would be to pick up the check as the flames rage high all around you.
Ready to head out for more arson?
Hell yeah, you are. The two of you head to a movie, immediately setting your ticket stubs on fire. You take your seats and set the row in front of you on fire. You talk through the previews as the flames leap higher and higher, bathing you in a romantic glow. It's the hottest date of all time in so many ways.
Hey, I had a really nice time tonight. The only thing better than the arson was the more arson!
Is he actually blushing, or is that just the heat from all of the so much arson? Oh my fucking god, this date was literal fire, but not like actual literal fire. You gain +2 charm and 1 boldness. The monster prom draws near. Who will you ask to prom? Oh, I don't know. Myself?
Maybe Damien?
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask Damien to prom. Shut up, Cleo. I'm about to ask Damien to prom. Have some respect, gal. I don't know if you see her. She's just chilling. You finally pluck up the courage and ask your beloved to go to Monster Prom with you.
Prom? With you? You dumb fuck. That's a fucking great idea. You some kind of genius or something? I'll tell you what you are. My date to the prom.
World on fire, baby.
I might have to screenshot this so I can redraw myself with my husbando. Just real quick, just gonna save that. Just bear with me. He looks so good, doesn't he? I think I would edit it so that we were holding hands as well. Monster Prom. Damien date. Well, that's for another time. At one point, a classmate of yours criticizes how Damien is always getting into fistfights, for which Damien punched him, starting yet another fistfight. You joined in and fought with him back to back. It was super sexy choreographed fight, and you even exchanged trusting glances while watching over each other's backs. And that wasn't the only time. That night you took care of Damien's rear. Wink. Most diplomatic smile. Is actual fire an acceptable option for a quote? Those 6 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. Did the game just imply you pegged Damien? Yes. I think it did. After the Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened and it was wonderful. Damien became an interior designer specializing in torture machines. Last month, Vogue magazine called his products the refined marriage between macabre and chic. Polly graduated from doing lots of ayahuasca, and now she appears in hallucinating people and acts as their spirit animal. Liam honed his most admirable skill and got a job with it. He now designs Momentgram filters. Oh, Instagram filters. For those 6 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in the war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. You just unlocked an erotic fanfic about dragons. This is about to get weird. I've unlocked images in the gallery. Whoa. Oh, these are really cool. That's me defending Daisy. Right, Max, since you're here, we are gonna do a... We'll do a, fuck, what's his name? Your guy. We'll do a your guy run. I'm gonna be this lady this time because she is sexy.
Here we go.
Oh, I like her voice as well. Let's go! Had yet to experience the ultimate challenge, Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 6 weeks were left as we fantasized about our dream prom dates. Blah, 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 blah. Miranda, Damien. Look at him. Scott Howell. There he is.
Yay!
What? What?
All mines are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. There's my boy. What is your soul emoji? The emoji that speaks truth of your soul. Caucasian guy with a turban because fuck stereotypes. Snowman because that motherfucker is in the middle of a blizzard and he's fucking smiling. He doesn't give a fuck about blizzard and he has a kick-ass hat. Octopus emoji. Best animal on earth. I know 5 mixed drinks. 3 drug cocktails and 17 sex positions that involve one of several octopi. All of the answers in this game are so intense. 5 mixed drinks, 3 drug cocktails, and 17 sex position that involves one or several octopi. Let's go for the snowman. The snowman. Democracy is just broken. What would be the best way of choosing the leaders of modern society? Put all the candidates in an empty room with a wild grizzly bear. Whoever kills the bear should be our president. If everyone dies, then it's obvious. The bear should be our president. We create a reality show called America's Next Top President, where the candidates compete in all kinds of physical and mental challenges. Voter turnout would increase, and we would turn a profit on it. I like this. Let's go for that. So fun. What would be your dream first date? A professional meeting where you charm your date with some astonishing business advice, a lovely walk in the forest after rescuing your date from a dragon, an art exhibition experimental enough to give you a seizure, a wild party in international waters, a sweaty and manly wrestling match, crimes. I'm gonna go sweaty and manly wrestling match. Yeah, baby, he liked that. He liked that. I thought he would like that.
Let's do this.
Let's do this. Right, we're going to the gym to find our boy. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirits, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain +2 charm. Afterwards, you notice Scott huddled next to Vera. These two hardly ever hang out. You wonder what's up. Scott seems to be showing Vera some kind of sports diagram. But we just keep losing football games over and over. Coach says we're just not sporting hard enough, but I'm sporting as hard as I can. I figured since you're super smart and everything, maybe you could fix your entire team in 10 minutes. Well, obviously I can do that. Vera Oberlin. Well, obviously I can do that. I'm incredible. Listen, what you need is an oblique strategy, a new technique that your opponents won't expect. Like poison darts, or a vicious campaign of psychological warfare, or now's your chance to impress them. Jump in with an idea that will show them how much you know about winning sports. Pardon me? What you guys need is blackmail material. One well-placed camera is the opposing team's locker room and it is all it takes. Is a player who's really a truck. No one would be able to stop them. Dude, what a killer idea. My buddy Truckosaurus has wanted to join the team for a while now. But coach kept saying no on account of him being too lethal. Whatever that means. Great minds, Max. Now that we're losing all the time, though, I'm sure coach will change his mind. You've saved Scott's team and probably doomed hundreds of rival teams to death by Truckosaurus. Score! You gain 2 boldness and 1 fun. I'm so fun.
Let's do this.
Let's do this. Vera's drinking her customary lunchtime scotch. Because you can drink whatever the hell you want at this school, but Scott's not making it easier for her. Hey Vera, what you drinking? Scotch, why? Because it smells like a delicious forest fire and I'm curious, what's it called? Scotch. Yes? No, that's what it's called. What? Scotch! Yes? No, I'm not saying your name. I'm saying the name of the drink. It's called Scotch. It's mine? No, it's mine. Then why is it called Scots? That's just what it's called. Oh, it's like an energy drink for Scots. I mean, it's like an energy drink for Scottish people. Hey, I'm a Scottish person. I'm as Scottish as it's possible to be. I'm the most Scot. I'm here. I have Prosecco. Cheers, darling. Clink. Happy Valentine's. Happy Valentine's Day to you too, lovely. How are you today? What have you been up to? Have you and Rudolph done anything nice? No, why? What will it take to get you to drop this issue? Scott's not going to drop it unless you do something. So you cut in and say, yeah, it's called Scott's, but today's opposite day, so everything that's Scott's is actually Vera's. You're right, Scott. That drink is your birthright. Chug, chug, chug. You don't have to tell me 5 times. Bottoms up. No, what are you doing? Stop. Okay, I just drank the whole bottle anyway. You utter twit. That Scotch was brewed for King Tutankhamun himself. I had to have an adventuring archaeologist betrayed and murdered for that bottle. What? Sorry, could you say that again? I was blackout drunk from all the Scots I drank. You're impossible. Happy Valentine's, Monster Prom's great. Thank you, Eddie. Good morning. How are you today? I'm impossible. Hooray! You drag Scott away to escape Vera's wrath. He spends the afternoon doing all your math homework for you. Turns out Scott's way smarter when he's blacked out. Eddie! I'm good. Oh, nice. What have you got on today?
Let's do this.
Let's do this. Only Rudolph's in Leicester. I've been back home for a while now. That's a shame. Have you got any plans? When are you going to see him next then? How are you? I'm doing pretty good. I'm enjoying this game. Although my nose has just started like blocking up. Hang on. I don't have any tissues or anything. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna... Where is I'm just gonna go blow my nose. So I'll be back in a sec.
Baba Bowie.
Hello, I have returned, and my nose is refreshed. Come. Come. Right, what are we gonna do? Let's go to class. We didn't go to class very much last time. Let's go, chat. Let the chat go wild. End of the month, I'll be down. Yay! Oh, that will be fun. That day you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain 2 smarts. That art stars pop in. It's so nice, isn't it? You're minding your own business when you see Polly floating down the hallway texting just as you're about to approach her. Emmy, happy Valentine's Day to you too, darling. Look, guys, I made chocolate straws. Mm. Poop. Ah. Hey, Polka, how you doing? Welcome in. Guys, Polka's famous. He was on my TikTok that I posted. Don't forget about us, Polka, now that you're famous. Good point. That is a very good point. I hadn't thought about that. You are all my Valentine. Everyone here is my Valentine. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Yo, celebrity. I know, kind of a big deal. That's nice. I didn't have a Valentine, and now we do. We can be each other's Valentines. Anyone who doesn't have a Valentine, I'll be your Valentine. And if you have one, now you can have another one. Who doesn't want more Valentines? There you are, Polly. I've been following a scent. The scent of betrayal! Galentines. I forgot about the phrase Galentines.
What are you talking about, buddy? I haven't been pulling any pranks at all lately.
Some very unfunny person messed with my sports gear. They put my left sock in my right shoe and my right sock in my left shoe. Polly, I know we're best bros, and you would never do a prank to me, but I think you did this prank to me. I smelled you.
No, you didn't, because ghosts don't have a scent.
Maybe not to a normal person, but a werewolf can smell anything, and ghosts smell like algebra and global warming.
Right.
Well, if ghosts don't smell, then what am I smelling?
Of course ghosts smell, like ecstasy, spiked rosé wine, and Victoria's seance lingerie. I'm sure it's a mystery. Hop in my van and we'll go solve it, Scott. This sounds patronizing. Yes. Oh my god, yes! My favorite things!
Then it was you!
Scott, do you have any idea how many ghosts in this school wear Victoria's seance? It's the ultimate lingerie boutique.
So, you're saying it could have been any ghost?
Pretty much, but you know what? I would be happy to use my rosé wine smelling lingerie scent skill set to help you crack the case.
Thanks, Polly. You're a good friend.
As they walk away arm in arm, Polly looks over her shoulder and mouths to you, "It was totally me." But Scott seems content with their friendship is saved, and Polly seems pretty flattered by your choice descriptors. In the end, the strongest smell here is the sweet smell of success. You gain +2 smarts and +1 charm. I don't think we need smarts to impress our boy. Excuse me, just putting my bra in the right place. Red, that's the name of our character. I'm gonna go to the gym.
Have a refreshment.
Oh, shit fucking scares me every time. I gotta go conk the fuck out. Bye. See you later, Max. That was weird. It didn't come up in chat that someone redeemed hydrate, but I know that's what that sound means. Did I press that? Did someone just redeem hydrate? I hydrated. Anyway, we're going to the gym.
Show me that money. Show me that money, honey.
It was me. It's me. Hi. I'm the hydrator. It's me. Fits just like the regular song. Right. What do I want? A sexy fake Latin accent. Yeah, let's go for that.
No refunds.
And remember the first rule of Shop Club, no refunds. So I think that gave me some more charm. Oh, okay, so I don't go to the gym after.
Let's do this.
Hey, Scott. You find Polly and Scott huddled at your chosen table. If these two are together, it can only mean one thing. Oh my god, she's the voice of Jinx from League of Legends. That's so cool.
I hereby call this meeting of the prank masters to order. To order!
Hello, Cleo. Have you come back? Cleo's come back. I don't think you'll be able to see her. Hi, Cleo. There she is. Hey, Clicky. She doesn't really like being on camera. Okay. Come here. She's from Long Island now. Hello, my baby. It's me. I'm from Long Island. Come sit up here, Clee. Up, up. Oh. Oops. Did I? No. Come sit up here. Cleo. Up, up. Come up here. I've got a blanket down on my bed so that they can sit on my bed without fucking making it stink. Go sit up on the bed. She's just chilling. She wants my food. And I think I remember the Scott. It's Aaron from Game Grumps. Yeah, it is. Correct me if I'm wrong. You are correct. Yes, it is. You can't have any of my lovely food because it's people food for people. And I'm a bully. I just decided you're wrong. Yo, guys, chocolate, strawberries are the best. Also, the last 2 times I've made chocolate strawberries, right? The strawberries kept sticking to the plate. So this time I put greaseproof paper down and it's worked. Here you go, Polka. This one's for you. Open wide. Delicious. And I'm going to get another one and this one's for me. That totally wasn't mine. Yeah, I just gave you one. What are you talking about? I'll just put it all the way over to the camera and you put it in your mouth. Duh. I wish you loved me for me and not for my food. You bitch. I'll send you my address for a strawberry. Yeah. Eddie stole it? You cheeky bastard.
Chairman Geist, all dressed up and ready to prank.
Hey, how come you get to be chairman?
Well, which of us can throw chairs around the room without our ghost powers?
Well, I don't have ghost powers, so... Oh! You, I get it, chairman, but...
No time to argue, Scott. You've got to come up with a baller food prank before the end of lunch.
Oh yeah, okay. What if we ate all of our food like a good boy? Is that a prank?
No, Scott, for the last time, that's not a prank, and I don't eat. But I'm having trouble coming up with another idea. Anyone else?
Thank you.
Thank you for lurking, Polka. See you in a bit.
You've been waiting all your life for an opportunity like this. You propose the ultimate food prank. Eat everyone else's food like a good boy. Replace all the food with chairs. I mean, we've got to go for the good boy one. Any suggestions from anyone else? I'm feeling the good boy option 1 is the go-to here. I'm gonna go for it. Eat other people's food? You can do that?
Well, I can't.
But I can. Even if it's on someone else's plate? Even if it's someone else's tummy?
Exactly half of that was right.
Which half? Oh no, time to figure it out. We gotta prank now while the pranking's good.
Wait, what about me? Food falls right through me.
But you and Scott are already blazing a trail through the cafeteria, gobbling everything in sight. Scott accidentally eats a few people along with their food, but he politely burps them out when they complain. By the time school security kicks you two out, you're both totally stuffed with food and affection for each other. Aww. I mean, he's definitely not giving me, like, the total hots like Damien, but still very cute. If anyone is interested what Cleo the dog is up to, she is now sleeping on the floor. She has given up on my food. Vor. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Many people fall during the battle. You can't take any more, so you valiantly go straight to the other team's leader and start negotiations for a truce. After hours of intense diplomacy, you commit to an agreement. What an unexpected twist. You gain plus 10 righteousness, but this game is so wrong in so many ways that you would be lucky if you could do anything with that. And plus 2 charm. You find Scott sadly holding an open bottle of power sludge, the food-like elixir that gets you ripped. This guy is packing heat. And I don't mean a gun, which you'll know is my favourite thing to pull out at the gym. Bro, this protein shake in a bottle is gross. I don't even know what most of these ingredients are. Flabbergraven? Abercrombie? Kale? Plus, it tastes like butt. Not a stranger's butt, which is exciting to smell, but a gross nasty butt from the butt swamp. I can't just toss it though, I already opened it, and Coach is always saying I gotta finish what I start. Bro, help me find something to mix into this power drink that'll make me buff and taste good. Make this drink taste good, I mean. I don't need it taste good. I think I taste fine. Try this vial of genie sweat. I stole it from a genie. Good thing I brought these grape-flavored steroids. What do we think, team? Genie sweat or grape-flavored steroids? I feel like adding the grape flavor. I'm feeling the genie sweat. The genie sweat is speaking to me, but I'm open to other people's ideas. The way I've laid these out, they're really hard to get. Grape? Okay.
Awesome, bro.
Dude, yes! I've been always unsure on steroids. It's so hard to determine if they're good or not. Pros, they make you buff. Cons, doesn't seem like something a good boy would do. But I like grape flavor. So that's 2 pros over 1 con. So now it has to be a healthy good thing, right? You think it's probably not healthy, but you're not a doctor. The doctor you stole the steroids from was a doctor. You gain 2 charm and 1 fun. Right, let's finish off this wine. This is my £7 wine I bought myself today. I splashed out, you know, £7 for a bottle. That's fancy. Right, where to go? Our creativity is very low, so let's go to the auditorium. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you oral sex. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school standards. You gain +2 creativity. Yay! Later you hear an unmistakable growling that can only mean one thing. Intergalactic lions have broken through space to devour one of the smaller, weaker students. No wait, it's just the wolf pack. Guess it could have meant 2 things. For the last... Oh, wait, what did I gave him a really wormy voice, didn't I?
For the last time, is this a bromance or a bro treason, broski?
You're my teammate and my family, and I'm not trying to be a bad Scot, but...
This is the 3rd month in a row you've missed our full moon bro down. Got together and practiced a wolf pyramid and then helped each other inject sheep steroids. We played flip cup with lamb's blood spiked with natty ice.
That all sounds really nice, but I already had plans, and I didn't want to let people down. One of us.
Bro, you're a wolf, and with the wolf pack.
Or are you with those other monsters? Oh damn, you're one of the other monsters. You better do something. Let me teach you a new game. Extremely long distance fetch. Guys, on the inside. Aren't we all wolves? Right, what do we think, team? Where's my Clee? Oh, Clee is asleep on the... She's on the bed. Look at her. Look at her little cutie. Little cutie girl. She is not interested in affection right now. Let me teach you a new game. Extremely long distance fetch. I think I'm going to say on the inside... Aren't we all wolves? So charming. It's this really cool thing that my microphone does where it just turns itself off. So if it happens, just let me know. So thank you. But basically we did a good response.
Awesome, bro.
Awesome, bro.
Wow, you sure know a lot about wolves and life and everything. You must have a lot of smarts. Scott looks at you with awe. You have a feeling that he's just gained a lot of respect for you while you've gained +2 smarts and +1 charm. Hehehe.
Let's do this.
Gotta sit with my bestie at lunch. Watching Vera eat is usually pretty disturbing. Her snakes eat at the same time she does, but at least it's usually quiet. This time, however, Scott is doing his best to change that. Go lefty, gobble that mouse. No, watch out for Wiggles coming up from behind. Use that tongue, go!
Ugh, he does this every week or so. Whenever my snakes need a meal, he seems to think snake eating contests are a competitive sport. Also, I don't think he realised that an actual snake eating contest would probably involve people eating snakes. I tried charging him for tickets to get him to stop, but he's actually paid to do this. He keeps track of each snake's statistics on a little index card. He even gives them names. Go Slither, go Bendy, go Sanchez, go Snake. Those aren't their names. God, no matter how much he pays for these tickets, it isn't enough. It seems like a really tense situation. You resolve it in the only way you know how, by opening your mouth and yelling. Boring. This is nothing compared to earthworm eating contests. Snake, eat that food and stay awake. I like that. That's the spirit. Get your head in the game, Sanchez. Do snakes have heads, or are they just neck and face? Whoa, check it out. Bendy's been behind all season with a record low BMI. That's body mass index. The index is because I wrote it on this index card. But now he's hungry for victory. Let's go, Bendy. Swallow that glory. The snakes really do seem to enjoy having an audience. They're really hamming it up. Or should it be snaking it up? Your wild cheering motivates Bendy to really go all out. She tries to grab the mouse out of Lefty's jaws, but the two end up tearing it in half. Ugh, my scalp. It'll take my snake charmer hairdresser years to get those organs out. Oh, major foul on Bendy there. She's gonna be out for the rest of the season. Damn right she is. I'm having her muzzled, and her name is Spirulina. By the time Vera's cleaned out the blood and run off, we've made plans to meet with Scott to watch the next match. Nice. Let's do this. Right, we still need to get our creativity up. Let's go to a party. Whoa. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes fully crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain +2 fun. There you are, swiping through potential monster match dates when you spot Scott pacing and muttering to himself in distress. You can't bear to see someone so adorable in so much pain, so you might as well try to ease it however you can. Hey, bro! Oh, hi there, Red. Do you think I'm adorable? Yes. In fact, you were literally just thinking that. Anyway, the other day I was out in the forest trying to find a quiet place and a large branch to do some pull-ups before the big sports game, when suddenly I was approached by all these talking forest animals. They match. They do the monster match. They do the match. It was a graveyard smash.
when suddenly I was approached by all these talking forest animals. They were pretty big for forest animals. I'd never seen animals that can talk like that. Pardon me. I mean, other than us werewolves, if you're counting us as animals. And they were just so fuzzy and adorable. But they said they were impressed by my pull-ups and my muscles and that I was even more adorable. So the nice little forest animals with Giant's head made me their king, which was really, really flattering. I just don't know anything about ruling. I'm not sure if I'm good enough to be a king. Aw, poor Scott. It's up to you to help him rally. Scott, a good king is a strong ruler, physically strong. If you can do 100 push-ups, you can be a good king for sure. True royalty has been inside you all along. Why else would your eyes be royal blue? I like that one. My eyes are royal blue? Liam said that they were cerulean. But I always knew that wasn't a real word. Clever Liam. He was clearly testing me. So if my eyes are royal blue because I had royalty inside me all this time, does that mean I have like a little blue king or queen inside of me? It's like my true self? I always suspected such big muscles could be of this world, so good old Scott is just a mecca for the little blue person to fight against evil. I wonder what my real royal name could be. Sir Beef Wellington? Lady Macbeth? No, Lady Macmuscles. Should ask my loyal furries about that. Furries is what I've decided to call those giant furries. Furry talking forest animals for short. Oh no, wait a minute. Thank you for helping me get my confidence back, Red. You should come meet my furry friends sometimes. Well, you've always wanted to hang out with Scott. Not too sure about these circumstances, but it's better than not hanging out at all. You gain 2 smarts and 1 fun. Oh, me. Oh.
Let's do this.
I just remembered that I did go up at 7 AM today, so that is probably why I'm tired. Right, let's go to the gym. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. The match is so intense and both teams are so into it that you decide to raise the stakes by betting part of your charm against part of the other team leader's charm. That commitment amazes your whole team and their spirit is fueled by determination. Finally, you win and take +2 charm from the other team leaders. She's now a bit less fabulous. Later you see Scott all but skipping down the corridor, cheerily rattling off some sort of list. I'm so sorry I keep yawning. Hi pal, oh man, today is the best. I was walking out of my class, my tail just started wagging all of a sudden. You know how sometimes your tail starts wagging and you're not even sure why. I cannot read the word determination without thinking of Undertale. I get that. I started wondering what my tail might be so happy about, and I realized it's probably just because I'm a werewolf. Because being a werewolf is just about the best thing, right? I mean, if I wasn't a werewolf, I wouldn't have a tail to wag. But then I started thinking even more, and I realized where everything's would be pretty good. Where dolphins, where pigs, where weasels, where tanks. I wonder what the absolute best were creature would be. Where vending machines? Where vending machines? Where water fountain? Where door? Where windows? Where knob? Where floor? Okay, now he's just naming things he can see. You'd better jump in. A where moon. A where werewolf. A where werewolf? But when it comes to being a werewolf is the best thing. I know they say too much of a good thing is a great thing. They don't. But this might be an exception that proves a rule. They don't say that either. I mean, would being a werewolf mean cutting my werewolf time in half? Like would the full moon turn me into a werewolf and then I'd have to wait for another full moon to turn me into a wolf? I don't want that. I don't want to lose any wolf time. He asked what besides a wolf could be where. You said a werewolf. It's only fair that you lose -2 creativity and 1 smarts. Fine. Whatever, I don't even care.
Let's do this.
Where are you, my lovely man?
Hey up. Happy fucking Valentines.
Nick! Did you just make that? Did you just make a blast?
What's the matter, Dizzy the Biggie Mizzy Glizzy?
I thought you joined the call because you very often start a phone call with "Hey up." That was funny. Oh. Oh my goodness. That was very funny, Nick. You approach Scott and Polly's table to find them crouched behind a pile of jelly desserts, plotting. Think Bros if you're here, bro. Come on, join our huddle.
Maybe you're curious about our huge pile of jelly jam gelatinous dessert cups. Well, wonder no more. We're going for the jelly prize.
You're not in VC, are you? I am not, which is why I was confused as to why I could suddenly hear your voice and that you had joined a call, which I didn't think I was in. Yeah, we're gonna win it. If we collect the foil covers of 100 jelly desserts, we will be the lucky winners of
1 free jelly dessert.
Ah! That would have been pretty tough for me to join then. Exactly, which is why I was very confused. I was planning to, but then I saw you went in VC, so I blurped. I appreciate that. But right now we're stuck. We've only got 99. That means we need...
One more, Scott. We need one more.
We need one more. You'd give them your jelly dessert, but you already threw it in at a bird person you hate. Guess you gotta make a choice. Hey Sam, welcome in. Steal the final jelly dessert from the jelly dessert factory, or make like a puppy dog and beg. All things are sweeter when achieved through pity.
Begging? What? I never beg, except in intricately choreographed erotic scenarios.
Sam, right? It is Sam.
Is this an intricately choreographed erotic scenario?
No, even better. It's gazing sadly at people until they give us food. You happily follow Scott around the cafeteria, whimpering at people for their jelly desserts. Polly just eats all the stockpiled jelly desserts while you're busy begging. Also, no one is willing to give you any jelly desserts, but that doesn't matter. As the saying goes, begging is its own reward. That and the quality time you get to spend with Scott, that's also a reward.
Let's do this.
I think Nick was just checking that he got your username right. Let's go to the library. That day, you spend some time on the library PCs playing some good old online poker. Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision, but who cares? The time paid off. This time it paid off, so fuck it, you gained 2 money. Nice. You're practicing your very best monster mash when you hear the sound of an argument, which is so strange in these sacred hallow halls of education. Lol JKs, can you imagine? Red! They made me their king, and they deserve the best, most wonderful king there ever was, and I'm gonna work as hard as I can to be that king, no matter what it takes.
Scott, you do realize they're not cute little baby animals in need of a king, right? They're furries.
I know they're furry, Vera. I'm the one who told you that.
No, Scott, they're furries. It's a kink.
Yes, Vera, there are many kinks in my plan. That's why I need to work them out to be the best ruler. I've had some mishaps with aliases recently. Who you flirting for then? This guy. We've already done a Damien run, but we're doing a Scott run this time.
Forget it. Excuse me, did you say you need help being a good ruler? I know all about that. Being a king is easy, as Daddy always says. Only live peasants can stage a rebellion.
Look at that werewussy. Oh, Miranda, I'm not really sure.
Fear is your most important weapon. Your second most important weapon is actual weapons. Torch soup spoons, razor teacups, a knife on fire, you know, the usual.
I don't know, Miranda. I appreciate the advice, but I don't think that's the kind of... So sorry. I don't think that's the kind of king I want to be.
Nonsense. I'll go get you the butter knife shuriken right now.
It just seems so unnecessary. There must be a better, kinder way to rule, right, Red? I want them to have a happy time under Scott the First. They'll be so nice to me. We've written me beautiful songs which are about my adventures, but most of them are the sort of things I definitely have not done. And they're made amazing drawings of me, which are very generous in their proportions. I just think they deserve the best leader. Normal rulers make their subjects pay taxes, but what if you paid taxes to them? Flag time, you can't rule a kingdom with no flag. Without a flag, you would be just a bunch of flagless people. What are we thinking, team? Are we paying taxes or are we making flags? Oof. Flag. Yes, sir. So not creative. You're 120% right. Flags are the best. Let's combine our art powers to create the very best flags ever. You get into an intense art frenzy, which is kind of hot and intimate. Somehow the two of you end up shirtless and sweaty while painting and doodling. After 3 hours of passionate art activity, put your clothes on again because of decency, but mainly because we don't have shirtless model for Scott. And admire your work. Wow, this is genius! Not really, it's quite simple and it reminds you of something, but you're not sure of what. I'll show this to my beloved furries. Bye! Ah, welcome back, Polka. That's how my art always ends. Scott leaves all excited, ready to execute your plan. Later, you stumble upon Scott again. He seems not so happy. There you are, Red. Your plan went terribly. Our flag turned out to be the flag of Switzerland. Oh, that's why the flag rang a bell for you. We pissed off Switzerland so much that they even threatened to abandon their neutral nature and start a war with our kingdom. And you know we fucked up big time because they didn't even do that during World War II. We can't go to war against Switzerland. Our country is like 20 or 30 people at most. I have a gut feeling we might lose a war against them. Scott leaves sad and stressed, with the burden of reaching peace with Switzerland, which is a burden a high schooler shouldn't have. You lose 2 smarts and 1 creativity. Now, we can take him, to be fair. We probably could.
Let's do this.
Let's go to the gym. Amidst the battle, you spot a fellow player that seems utterly discouraged. She thinks she's not worth anything at dodgeball, and she attempts to throw a ball at herself. You explain to her the many ways you think she's unique and wonderful, while also defending the many pleasures in life. With your help, she's capable of finding reason to keep playing and gains a sense of self-worth. You gain 1 best friend, Sarah. However, she's not part of this game, so that's a beautiful friendship will take place off-screen. And 2 charm. You're going to end up with a negative creativity by the end of this. That is true.
Scott, we have the greatest power drink to date. Check this out, bro.
Oh, I love power drinks.
But wait, this new cutting-edge sports supplement is like no other before.
But you can charm the pants off anyone. That's what I'm going for.
There's no need to mix it with a beverage. You can consume it using only your nose. It's called cocaine? Yeah, cocaine.
Whoa. That totally doesn't sound like your regular power drink, which definitely means it's cutting edge, just like you said.
Yeah, it's like 50% energy drink, 50% protein powder, and 100% raw power.
God damn it with these crazy pranks. But before you can do anything, Scott has snorted all the coke. Wah! And he's gone full wolf mode, and now he's basically unleashed and is destroying everything he sees. He needs to do something to calm him down. But what? Using your vast knowledge of aromatherapy, give him some lavender-scented cocaine to neutralize the regular scented cocaine and relax him a bit. This seems like a bad idea. 100% reason to remember the name cocaine. Give him a flashy fidget spinner. Seems like a no-brainer to me. So fun! You start spinning a very flashy fidget spinner in front of Wolf Scott. He stops wreaking havoc and stares at the spinning fidget spinner. It's so spinny. After a while, he reverts to his normal self because everyone knows that cocaine triggers a werewolf transformation, but a fidget spinner can cancel it. Bro, this thingy is the best thingy ever. It's like a very safe and friendly shuriken. Can I keep it? How can you say no to that pair of puppy dog eyes? Hooray! You see Scott fleeing with your fidget spinner, still managing to wreak some havoc despite calling it very safe and friendly. Clumsy, handsome Scott. You gain 2 charm and 1 smarts. Thank God.
Let's do this.
Oh, hey, Scott. I'm coming to sit with you. Take your seat between the strongest and smartest men you know. Liam appears to be taking a very intense picture of some bizarre-looking food. Thank God you're charming, because you are currently broke. I don't need anything. Scott is looking about as confused as you are currently.
But Liam, food is delicious. It's for eating. That's why they call it lunchtime.
Neither of those statements are wrong, but they also aren't quite connected.
Scott, if I had the capacity to eat, I assure you I would still ignore the actual content of the food in favour of finding the perfect combination for a flawless momentgram post. Oh, I see. You're going to post a picture to advertise the food to people who can actually eat it. You're so smart. I'll be happy to eat your food for you.
I'm afraid your palate is way too unsophisticated to appreciate these rare Japanese delicacies.
Oh, they're Japanese? Do you have any Scott snacks?
Scott's... You know what? Fine. I've taken all the pictures I need. Eat whatever you want.
Thanks, Liam. Oh, they all look so yummy. I don't know where to start. Red, any ideas?
Maybe your choice of a snack can get one of these boys to want to snack on you in an innuendo way. Not literally. Lychee fruit-flavoured custard with a side of tofu and a drizzle of raspberry extract in the most superior food on the plate. Go for the brightly coloured bag of meat biscuits that somehow has an anime drawing of Scott's face on it and says Scott Snacks. I think we're going to go for that one.
Yes, you do have Scott snacks.
Scott Snacks? What does that mean? How is this possible? Why is your face on an obscure Japanese biscuit brand? Is that really you?
Oh yeah, totally. There was this one time where I was... Well, actually, it was a full moon, so I'm not really sure exactly what happened. But somehow I ended up hanging out with these really cool Japanese businessmen the whole evening.
But how? What?
Yeah, I guess they saw me practicing a few sports moves and they saw how strong and fast I was and they wanted to show how their meat treats are strong and fast. So they asked if they could use me as their new mascot and I said of course. And then the Scott Snacks became a hit. Pardon me. And now I'm kind of famous in Japan. Thanks for pointing out the Scott Snacks to me, Red. It's nice to know you want to see my face and I want to see yours too. Oh my God, kiss me.
How is he so muscular and so adorable at the same time? Maybe one day you can put your faces together.
One day, put our little faces together.
Let's do this.
Okay, let's try and get our creativity up again.
Trick or treat.
Oh, look at you. You a werewolf?
No, I'm a furry. Whoa, no, this is your candy wandy. Well,
Goku furry. Vile, Nick. Vile. That day while rehearsing for the class play, you aren't especially good nor inspired.
Showing.
Just a little bit, Nick. I'm not going to lie. For once, it seems you aren't getting the classic creativity boost from the auditorium, but afterwards, while talking to your classmates, you're having trouble conveying your point in a discussion, so you're decided to convey it through music. You start singing and suddenly everyone else joins in a kick-ass musical number. It's so amazing that the people with whom you are arguing totally get your point and change their minds once the song is over. You gain +2 creativity. My ferocity is on full display. It's almost time for football practice when you see Scott without his uniform on, looking sadder than you've ever seen him.
I just can't believe it, bro. Coach kicked me off the team.
Should I start Furry Fans? I don't even think I need to answer that question, Nick. Of course you do.
It's not fair. How am I supposed to know the new cocaine power drink contained cocaine? But rules are rules, and apparently doing a bunch of cocaine is against those rules. What am I gonna do, bro? Sports is my life. A life without sports is like a life without life. Please, bro, help me figure out a way to get back on the team.
You'd love to help. The only question is, how? Spike the punch with Coke on prom night. If the whole team's on Coke, Coach will have to let you all play. All we've got to do is convince Coach that cocaine is a good thing. A little hands-on demonstration wouldn't hurt. I feel like that's going to go... Both of these feel like they would have dire consequences. I feel like I'm stuck between a bit of a rock and a hard place here. What are we thinking, team? Any ideas, anyone? Which one should I do? I don't know which one I should do. One? Okay. So not fun. But then everyone will be kicked off the team.
Even people who aren't on the team. As bad as it hurts to not be on the team, I don't want to make everyone else feel that. Especially people who've never even played any sports. Can you imagine being kicked off the team before you even got a chance to play? No, it's just like Coach says. Everyone deserves a chance at sports, from the tiniest baby to the largest, hairiest baby. Sorry, bro, but 2 wrongs don't make a right. They make a wrong.
Dang, you were really looking forward to getting the whole school high on coke. Instead, your lack of ethics caused you to lose 2 smarts and 1 fun. Bad choice, Polka. Bad choice.
Let's do this.
Let's go. We haven't been to the bathrooms yet. That day, you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms, you give 0 shits, but you gain 2 boldness. Well, I really just wanted Nick to make the furry fans. I mean, that is going to happen. After you're considering using the bathrooms for its intended purpose for once, only to find all of the stalls occupied by the wolf pack. Aww. Now I want a good clean competition. You're all winners just for trying.
Bros, the way to be a winner in a pissing contest is to be the winner of the pissing contest. Yeah, pissing!
Nah, that's not quite how it's spelt, but close enough.
Oh, hey, Red. Are you here to watch the competition? I love when sports teams get to try different sports. They judge the pee on every level. Color, strength, smell, all the important things about werewolf pee.
Oh, he's back on the team.
I really hope I win. I'd hate to be a loser in front of my fellow wolves. How can I make sure that my pee is the winningest pee?
Drink 3 times your body weight in yellow food dye to make sure you have the brightest pee. Getting into my Sonic costume. The best pee was inside you all along. I'll pee too in solidarity. Let's go for that. So charming. So charming.
Really? I'm gonna have Red beside me? This is just the confidence boost I need.
Is everyone in position? Ready, set, pee!
The wolves begin to pee ferociously, but none more ferociously or peeingly than Scott. This might be because you're standing next to him, doing so badly in comparison. Apparently you're pee shy, and are basically a leaky faucet beside Scott's hurricane. He's declared the winner, and you're the ultimate loser. But just when it seems like you might be the laughingstock of the whole school...
Listen, everyone, it doesn't matter if Red is horrible at peeing. I may be the actual winner, but everyone is a winner in their hearts and in their bladders.
Everyone applauds. Scott winks at you. It is the wink of someone whose friendship with you, or maybe more, is blossoming. You gain +2 charm and 1 boldness. I'm so charming.
Let's do this.
Let's do this. And let's sit with him at lunch. You arrive at Scott and Miranda's table to find Scott happily chowing down while Miranda stares horrified at her tray.
What's wrong, Miranda?
Piss. Play the sound. Where is it?
It smells sour like funky.
Really? What is it?
It's pee.
I need to do a dramatic recreation of that original vine.
What's wrong, Miranda?
Isn't it obvious? Right here, on my tray. fish sticks.
Yeah, Fish Stick Fridays, isn't it great?
It is not great, Scott. The fish are my subjects. This is clearly the work of the air people.
The, air people?
Yes. Do you not know of the air people? The merfolk's most hated rivals. Don't you read the news?
Yes, sure, because I totally know how to read.
What? Well, I must insist that you cease eating those fish sticks immediately. It is high treason.
Aw, but I've been looking forward to Fish Stick Friday since last Fish Stick Friday. Are you sure I can't eat any?
He's asking Miranda while holding a fish stick really close to his mouth, but you feel like you've got a better answer to settle this argument. You blurt out, "Haven't you heard, Scott? Fish sticks make you worse at sports. They contain bull-dropinol and nerdoflavin. Fish sticks contain absolutely no fish. It's all garden snails and food-grade plastic. Scott can eat as many as he wants." Yeah, he can.
See, Miranda, there's nothing wrong with fish sticks at all. They're good and good for you.
Suppose you're right. Perhaps this is not the air people plot I suspected after all, though I am disappointed that so much plastic is being used in fish sticks rather than plastic drinks rings to catch birds with.
Don't forget about the snails. There's snails in there too.
I'd much rather forget about the snails, thank you.
Does this mean you still don't want your fish sticks? Can I have them? Can I?
Very well, you may partake. I'm not sure where my eating serfs have gone off to. In any case... As you watch Scott chow down on his artificial fish fingers, you decide that both he and Miranda have weird relationships with food. Scott gives you a thumbs up while still punching those fish fingers. Beautiful. Oh my god, it's Monster Prom tomorrow. Let's go to the gym so we, you know, bulk up for Monster Prom. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. At one point, you're about to be eliminated by a player from the other team. But suddenly you convince him not to throw the ball at you with a heartfelt speech about the importance of everyone's lives. The player bursts into tears and you take advantage of that moment of weakness by throwing the ball at him. You lose -5 mercy, a stat that might be useful in Monster Prom sequel but isn't now, and you gain +2 charm. So charming. Scott catches up with you afterwards, panting with excitement.
Hey, bro. I was just thinking today about how much I like you and I want to share all my favorite things with you.
Aww.
I thought about sharing my bones with you, but I don't remember where I buried any of them. Then I thought maybe we could go out peeing together, but peeing on each other's territory would be wrong. I don't know how to share the moon, or even where it is right now, so I guess it just leaves my 2 other favorite things in the whole world, cheerleading and sports.
Oi!
Bruh.
Honestly. You leave the blanket alone, Missy. I'm gonna pull it out from under you and you're gonna run away. Just lie down on the blanket. And don't scratch it, okay? Can you handle that? What's the deal, bro? This is Cleo. Yes, good girl. Just sit there and preferably don't go on my blanket. There you go. Perfect. She doesn't really like being pet all the time.
And since you're not on the sports team, cheerleading it is. Let's cheer together, bro.
Hello. Cleo, do you have to say anything to Eddie? She gives you this look.
What's that? You want to know what we're cheering for? Well, I thought I'd leave that up to you. What should we cheer for, bro?
We should cheer for the working class. Nothing will aid the rise of the proletariat like a hearty cheer. We should cheer for each other because friendship is the greatest sport of all. Absolutely.
Yes, yes, we'll cheer for each other's cheering, and our cheering will make each other's cheering more and more cheerful.
Scott picks you up and tosses you into the air, but before you hit the ground, he's in your arms. He's in your arms, ready for you to toss him. Oh.
Toss me higher, bro. With friendship, anything is possible. You toss Scott into the air, but somehow the force of your encouragement allows him to toss you again. You can fly. You fly into space. You crash into the sun. The sun is no match for your love for each other. I can't tell whether this fire in my heart is me getting burned up by the sun or my love for you. It's probably both. You slingshot around the sun, traveling faster than the speed of light, crash into there 7 days ago, right before the opposing team scored a touchdown in last week's sports game. You obliterate the enemy quarterback. Ha, yeah, cheerleading! Cheerleading indeed. And now you have an entire extra week to hang out with Scott, which won't be reflected in the game. You time-traveling cheater. You became 2 boldness and 1 fun. Who will you ask to prom? Scott.
Hey, bro.
Yes.
Let's do this.
Finally pluck up the courage and ask your beloved to go to Monster Prom with you. Prom? I don't know if this tingling is love or the 5 energy drinks I just drank, but this feels like the right thing to do. Let's go to prom together. It was definitely the 5 energy drinks, but who cares? We are the perfect team. Prom night was rad. You danced all night and most of Scott's dance moves were basically workouts, so you ended up utterly exhausted. Look at this handsome man. Yo. It wasn't your idea of getting all sweaty with Scott, but you're definitely getting closer. She is serving. She is serving, honey. She ate and there were no crumbs. New events, new outcomes. This is cool having the, like, most likely to be a sleeper agent just waiting for the code word. Life is like sports. Both are words with letters. Stunning. Those 6 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know, like it always does, life happened and it was wonderful. In the end, the Wolfpack understood that Scott could keep being a werewolf and still befriend other monsters. Just kidding, they remained douchebags till the end, but who cares? Vera kept being fierce, strong, and stunning. Some haters once said adult life would put that mean bitch in her place. But you know what? Vera ended up making adult life her own bitch. Damien loved fire to the very end. Unfortunately, that wasn't a super legal affair. And he ended up in prison for arson. Fortunately, prison was flammable. For those 6 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then. There was plenty of battles left in the war called youth. But once again, you were young and unafraid, and you were ready to start. I love the fishy lady. I've always wanted to meet the blobby dude in the middle in the game, because I haven't seen him come up at all. Right, good friends. I think I'm gonna end it there, just because I can't stop fucking yawning, and I just feel like that's not a very good vibe. He's a secret character.
I just fucked your mother!
Welcome. Then come so.
Oh my god, this is so fun!
Taste my rainbow? We're gonna fight? Is that what you want? Noodle! Noodle! Welcome in. You've come in just in time because I was literally about to end the stream. The black bar at the bottom looks like it's censoring you. It is. I think I joined just as you were ending. Possibly. Possibly you just were. How was your stream though? How are you getting on with The Last of Us? How far through are you? I mean, I'm not rushing to end. We can hang out for a little bit. I'm easy, you know? We can have a little chat. How was your stream? Tell me everything. Welcome in, everyone. Thank you for the raid. Give me a little... Oh, I can give you a little shout out. I haven't done a shout out in a little bit. Let's see what comes up.
Why? You're gifting me? Like, that's gonna help? It's like a good karma kind of thing. Damn it. I'm really struggling this stock. Oh, that would have been such a good catch.
Smash Bros. Clutch. I don't understand that game. That's serious, Noodle. Noodle clutching at Smash Bros. I'm gonna give you another one. Guys, follow Noodle Sauce. He's a cutie. You're gonna get another clip this time.
No, it's absolutely not. They're all hidden. There's absolutely...
Oh, fuck. Right.
There's absolutely...
Okay. What is this? Is that like a clip of you saying that there's nothing and in the clip it shows that there was something and you just miss it? That's the vibe I was getting from that one. Can never figure out how to put my hair. There's a trophy for looking up your character's skirt a load and I was trying to get it. What game is that? That's so weird. Yeah. Yeah. New Automata. Near Automata. What kind of game is that? I'm guessing like a RPG adventure-y kind of game. Yarp. Yarp. Is there like an actual model for the character's pants? Or is it just like... just darkness? Do you see panty, basically? What's happening? Yarp. Well, I mean, Noodle, you just picked someone to raid. Do you want to pick someone else? Should we go somewhere else? There is, and everything you do, every time you do it, she moves out the way, so you can't do it. Gotta keep doing it. She defo has panties. She's cunty. Did you miss it?
Our table! It's broken!
I'm sorry, X. I'm kind of tired today because I got up really early. And I have to get up early again tomorrow. So, yeah, I'm sorry you did miss it. But we're streaming again tomorrow. I'm going to start at 8 tomorrow. So then I'll be starting a bit earlier. So hopefully I won't be so tired. But we did just get a raid from Noodle. So I wanted to kind of carry it on a little bit before we headed off. Right, let's see. Let's see if there's anyone else playing Monster Prom. It is very likely that there isn't. I think I remember that being a thing when oh no, there are other people playing it. Come be the fairy girlfriend Valentine playing Monster Prom. Okay, this person's only been streaming for 12 minutes. But let's just raid the fairy girlfriend because they seem very sweet. Hope you get the best rest. Thank you. But yeah, I will be back tomorrow. So if you guys had a nice time, if you're new here, feel free to follow. You can join the Discord server and we will announce streams, and I also post on my Instagram, but it'll be tomorrow at 8 PM Greenwich Mean Time. So come hang out. We're going to be raiding out. I wish I could stream. I'd love for people to watch me being fairly average at Smash Bros. The channel has follower or subscriber only chat. Oh yeah, it's follower only chat. Well, they seem nice. Does that mean I can't raid them? Is the raid in process? It's not telling me that it is. Can anyone see that? Is it broken? I'd watch you stream, Eddie. So yours did the same, and my OBS didn't show the raid is in progress, but it was. Oh! Very weird. I guess something's broken on OBS. Well, that means I can't cancel it when I freak out and I don't do the things in time. Right. Friends, family, loved ones. See you tomorrow. Thank you for coming on stream today. Sorry I'm really sleepy. But what can you do? But we'll be back tomorrow. Had to go onto Twitch on Edge to see it. Oh well. Let's just hope it doesn't cut me off. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you very much everyone for being here. And thank you Noodle for the raid. I'm really sorry that we like left as soon as you got here. Right. Goodbye everyone. Love you all.